Welcome to Inspired Meditations. A parentified child is a child who had to grow up too fast, too soon. And this can occur for many reasons. Something like taking on too much responsibility for a parent or younger siblings. This may put a child in a more adult role without proper tools, coping mechanisms, and experience, rather than easing into the developing stages most appropriate for their age. It's important to acknowledge that our past has an effect on us. If you were a parentified child, as an adult, you may find it hard to let go and relax, that you often feel like you have to be the responsible one, the one to take control of things, and who looks after others. It may even feel normal to put yourself second, or difficult to prioritize your own needs. You could feel overly responsible for others, with a lot of people relying on you for far more than your fair share. Or like any moment, the world may collapse if you're not the one holding it together. It's also important to acknowledge that we are so much more than the product of our pasts. You can actively choose how you want to show up in the present and how you want to move forward. You can learn to balance more ease and enjoyment aside from your sense of responsibility. This inner child meditation will help you connect with your parentified inner child, soothe that child, and then will reinforce and encourage more moments of letting go, meeting your own needs, and living more happy and carefree. Now it's time to prepare to relax deeply, beginning with 3 big, deep breaths. These are the breaths that signal it's time to go within. Allow your eyes to close if they haven't already. Breathing deeply, slowly, and smoothly. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing smoothly. Inhale. And exhale slowly and evenly. Settling in to a comfortable position, relaxing even more with each and every breath, taking you deeper, each breath smooth as silk now, soothing your mind and the thoughts within that mind. Become quieter, slower, gentler, and simply flowing and floating by. Floating by like wispy clouds on a sunny day. And how relaxing a pleasant sunny day is. Balmy and blissful with a gentle breeze. And on this breeze, it seems to bring a tranquil sense of peace to your mind and body. Feeling lighter and lighter on this breeze a deeper rest now, a sigh of relief as you just let the breeze take you where you need to go. A gentle surrender happening. And perhaps you can imagine a sunny day by the water with a light, cool breeze coming off of the water. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, absolutely no responsibilities. Relaxing twice as deep now. Deep breath in, and each exhale a release and letting go. Giving yourself the right to be okay in this moment. It's okay to relax into yourself, being drawn into what's within as if it's the most interesting thing right now. And you may know that if you're all busy all the time, or 100% on at all times, it's like someone who overtrains a certain set of muscles, doing the same exercise over and over, overdeveloped in one area and out of balance in others, strong in some areas and underdeveloped in other areas. And sometimes our life circumstances call for us to develop too rapidly in one area to cope with life challenges. So you might end up out of balance. And so it's this way with responsibility. Too much, too soon. A part of you, a genuine, valuable part of you, who learned a great deal, but wasn't dealt the best hand perhaps. And that we can go within now and focus on that part for a moment. This loyal, responsible helper part of you that has been around for as long as you can remember. This part of you who needs acknowledgement, and more than anything, a break and time away by the water on a sunny day. This part of you who's helped you through difficult challenges with difficult people with unwavering perseverance, acknowledging that part of you now, an aspect of yourself that takes on too much, in whatever form that is. And you can express your sincere gratitude and thanks to all the ways this responsible part of you has served you. Thank it for all its hard work. And that part of you can absorb the validation in that thanks, absorbing the gratitude more deeply now. The overly vigilant and responsible part of you may now enjoy a well-deserved rest and some time away, not to be overly responsible for others, especially other adults, anymore. Because that's not all of who you are. It's only one aspect of you, and it rests. Enjoying a sense of peace and stillness within as burdens are lifted. It's okay to just be. And as you relax more and more into this daydreamy state, you may float above now, drifting in the blue sky, feeling the cool air against you. A sense of lightness and freedom, letting the soothing light infuse you with well-being, and you can let go in a way that feels very good. And way below you, down there, a younger you who needs some rest and time away from all that excess responsibility in the past. There's an age or an image of when you were given too much to manage, too much for a child. Identify this younger you. Notice the sense you get about your younger self here. And how it was dealing with the people or the situations back then. And you can just pause time and sit beside the younger you, letting this child know you're here for them. They'll get through it, and reassure them that none of this was theirs to carry, and they can let that be felt and known all through their body, so that the body and the nervous system can finally release and relax. Imagine taking this child away from the situations that are too much. Go ahead and let that younger you free to be the child, and hand over that responsibility to others. It's not yours. It was never yours. You can imagine that burden, that load, that heavy, half-hearted feeling gradually lighten. Lighter and lighter. Freer and freer. Life becomes easier and easier. That feeling like it's too much begins to release and is replaced with carefree confidence. Carefree, living easier and freer and more confidently, because you know what's yours to carry, what's your responsibility, and what's not. And like a backpack, you can begin to just take it off, leave it behind, releasing the responsibilities that weren't yours. The repetition of past hurts stops now. The load of too much responsibility is replaced with carefree confidence. You are now older, and you can say no. You are now amongst other adults who can take on their own responsibility. And now that freer feeling wraps around you like a gentle breeze, all around and all through. leaving it all behind you now, and moving on so that younger you can reconnect with who they are and explore and develop in a natural and healthy way. You can give that younger you a complete rest now. Free from all that heightened responsibility, letting loose, relaxing, having fun, exploring with creativity, bursting with enthusiasm, as that younger you is in bright spirits, a sparkle in your eyes, and for a moment you bathe in the feeling of being carefree. Like a child playing, free of any responsibility, not for any adult problems or adult situations or emotions that belong to the adults. Free to be curious, to be fascinated, to laugh and play, imagine having grown up this way. If you could rewrite the script and bring back the felt sense of this carefree childhood, and have that with you today, as if it's always been a part of you. Imagine that now. A past full of fun and freedom, maybe racing in the wind, knowing boundless laughter. Adventures and discoveries await. And most of all, feeling like you have a protected and peaceful place to come back to at the end of the day, where the kind of care and comfort envelopes you and you can fall in to a peaceful slumber. And when you awaken, this carefree childhood is a part of your mental reality, deep in your subconscious mind, at the deepest level. You begin to integrate this happy, carefree child now. and it becomes real as you give yourself fun and freedom now. Through the acknowledgement of this part of you that can be happy and carefree, bursting with enthusiasm for life, and balanced with adult responsibility. It's okay to meet your needs and let loose and feel lighter, a lightheartedness. Welcoming all of who you are. Nurturing the carefree child within, the one that makes time for fun and freedom. And you can just get a sense of yourself in the coming days, doing more of what you enjoy as a gift to yourself, a gift to the younger you. Honor that younger you in your life now, creating more balance and ease, releasing and freeing up space to be more carefree. It's okay to just be. Allowing others to grow into their own roles and responsibilities. Release any and all responsibility for others' expectations of you. More and more carefree and confident each day. You're reclaiming your emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Feeling good as you come back to the room around you, refreshed and alert, carefree and confident. And whenever you're ready, you can just open your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for joining me. Peace and be well.